Hello, welcome back to Autism Twins and Us. Today is a bit of a special video to show you some resources that our friend Lindsay makes and runs through a Facebook group called the SEN Parent Toolkit, which basically provides resources for visual aids, reward charts, to-do lists, shopping lists, things like that, with basically to help navigate your child through certain transitions and certain things that they're doing. I'm going to show you a few of the ones today that she sent me pre-Christmas, so I'm sorry it took so long to get to the video, but I just really haven't had the time with everything that's been going on with Christmas. So first of all, I'm going to show you the reward chart system. All of these packs are available through already printed like this, what Lindsay sent to us to show you guys, and also printable PDF versions which I think you can buy for cheaper. I will put a link to the Facebook group because you'd need to join the Facebook group, I think, to be able to order them, although I think you can now order them online, so I'll put a link in the description for the website as well. So these are basically just aids to help with now and next, going shopping, what you're picking up, etc, etc. So we're just going to show you basically some of the things that they do, which are really, really handy. So let's have a look at this one. This one is the reward chart one. So basically you have a reward chart printed out like that, and then a load of all these packs. So you'll have all the rewards there, which depending on what you want to put on. So let's say you get the child to pick a reward, and let's say they want PlayStation time. So we'll put that onto the top of the chart, and then we'll put things in that we know that they can do. Let's put unload the dishwasher, empty the bin, make the bed. Maybe that should be an early morning one. These are all made with all the stickies on. Let's put some clothes away and do homework. So basically then you can, this one's fairly self-explanatory. So to get the reward, obviously, of going on the PlayStation, they would have to make the bed. Okay, that's an early morning. You would take that off when it's done, keep this visual aid in view all the time, empty the bin, and obviously work your way through. Once you get to the end, they can visually see which tasks they've done and they haven't done. Do homework, would be after school, and then PlayStation time. One is quite a simple reward chart. They come in all these little pouches, so they come with a full set of instructions on depending on which one you're doing. So it gives you a full set of instructions all in plastic packs. Obviously this is if you buy the pre-made packs. If you want the PDF ones, I think when you order the PDF ones, it comes with a full set of instructions on how to make them, laminate them, etc. Obviously you could add to these excuse me, you could add to these and add pretty much all your own tasks in, the things that suit your child. So maybe the PDF version might be better for some. Maybe older kids, maybe more specific rewards and stuff, depending on their needs. For example, maybe someone doesn't have a PlayStation, so that card wouldn't be no use to you, or etc. But there's so many cards there that it covers quite a fair range of them. So that's the reward chart one. So the next one we're going to look at, look, that's how they come, the pre-made ones, where she makes them all for you, and they all come in the little plastic packs, which make them really handy to keep to hand and keep them organised and clean and tidy and stuff. The next one is a shopping list one, which I don't think anyone needs explaining what to do with this one. So here, look, we have a shopping list, and on this one, look, we've got eggs, shower gel, cake, sausages, pudding, pet food, tins, milk, biscuits, cereal, treat, vegetables. We have loads and loads and loads of different ones here. Basically pet cards. So what you would do, I would suggest you bring this with, like, on the inside of your clipboard, which you could get for probably next to nothing in a supermarket. Once you've got that, and then as you go around, it back in your into your little wallet there. Get the next thing, and basically just work your way through the list. Again, this is a super efficient way of getting your children or your child to understand why we're going in a supermarket, what we're picking up, so that it helps with keeping them calm, keeping them relaxed, helping them be involved in the picking of what you need to get. Sometimes we'll tell George, now when we're going to the supermarket, we're going to go to Tesco, no toys, etc. He understands that maybe if you were going to have a toy or buy a toy, you'd put that on at the end, on the last thing, maybe then go pick a toy if that's what you're planning to do, rather than what we've done in the past where we go with no real list, no real purpose, we're just trying to remember or scroll on our phone what we need to get. He doesn't know what we're getting and then starts kicking off for certain things. Maybe on that you're picking, on that particular sheet, it's got 12 items that you can stick onto that sheet. So maybe depending on what you were getting, you could double side it if you wanted to. Like I said, you can buy these already made from the SEN Parent Toolkit from Lindsay online, or you can buy the PDF and make your own versions with it, or etc. But they're really super handy. So that was like the shopping list one. I've got a couple of us to show you. So this next one is more an emotion type board. So it'll have, if your child's got difficulty in communicating their needs to you or telling you things that have happened, maybe these would really help. So it's got a what's happened section, what can we do next time, how are you feeling, and how can we make it right section. That's the 4 sections, which I will show you. And we've got multiple color-coded packs to help them tell you what's happened or what's gone wrong or what's happened. So let's have a look. So these ones come in a little, the ones that she sent us come in this clipboard. So what happened, let's just say someone kicked me. What could we do? And it's got some different ones here. You can walk away, 5 deep breaths, ask for help, 10 jumping jacks, count to 3, use a toy like a fidget spinner, go to a quiet place. So George, let's say you would tell an adult, so he could come tell us that someone's kicked him. Okay, and then how are you feeling? A lot of times George would say sad, so let's just use that as an example. How can we make it right? So we could say make friends. So it's just more like an emotional board. I'm not sure if I'm using the correct term. The best place to be to check is on the Parenting Toolkit group. So that is the, I would say it's an emotional board, a communication board. It's really good though. And this one is a variation basically of a to do and done board. So basically like a tick list, whereas we might write a list on our phone and write shopping, ring the gas electric company, make an appointment with the doctors, etc, etc. We would normally write it on, most people would write it on paper if you're old school like me, or use your phone and put it on the notes and just cross them off or delete them when you've done them. So with a lot of kids with SEN issues, it's a visual thing, especially Matthew's not too bad, but George really needs that visual, something is finished and done. So when he moves on in school, they use a lot of transition cards, etc. Okay, I've tried to separate these two into tasks that I think Matthew would do and tasks that I think George would do, if that makes sense. So again, they come with like a cheat sheet of how to do these boards and how you use them. And literally this has only got 4 different boards, 4 different things on each A4 laminated sheet of to do and done. So all we would do is do them and move them over, and when they're completed, possibly give them a reward or just say well done and it's finished, and then that's it really. So, for example, this could be one for Matthew more to do, feed the pets, so he could do that. Comes home from school, he could do that. Water the flowers. He's got a couple of flowers in the kitchen, in the garden, sorry. So he can easily do that. Empty his lunchbox, which normally he'll come and just throw it on the kitchen side or leave it in his bag. He can do that. Reading after school. For George, we could do things like tidy the bedroom because he makes a lot of mess. He knows then what that is. Make the bed. Okay, he might need help, but we can still get him to do that. Tidy up the toys. Again, that's downstairs. Normally he can do that. And put clothes away. So yeah, they're on like laminated sheets. Again, that is super easy to set up, to have one of them a day. It's only got 4 tasks on it. You don't have to give a reward to it. Maybe it's just something they have to do every day. Give them 4 things to do. It helps them visually understand that things need to be done and that mummy and daddy are not just here to be slaves, which is what they think we are. Motor skills, gross motor skills, and it's going to encourage that. The fine motor skills, especially doing things like Matthew watering plants, or George tidying the bedroom, putting toys away. We've been pushing that on him lately, putting toys away. So when he's asking for a toy, we get another toy out, we make him put another one back. In the past, it's been, I'm not going to say we're perfect because we're not, he would end up with 20 different activities out at once and it just gets overbearing. So this is a really good way to keep organised and keep stuff tidy. And lastly, but not least, is a choice board, which is basically, I'm going to put loads of activities on this pre-sheet, which has got velcros on it. So we will choose, it's got on there, what's that, 12 spots for different cards, and basically choose which activity they wanted to do. So on the weekend I may hope that George might want to go to Matthew might want to go to the beach. So obviously we put beach in there, or soft play in there if we're not sure what they want to do, if they would like to watch TV or a story, and basically just let them choose. So that would probably be the one that would get picked in our house all the time, so we may have to hide that. That one as well, theme park, we might need to hide that, apart from if we know we're going to go, if we're wanting to go, for example, to a theme park, I would add that in. Add the ones in that you would like to do, or a possibility to do. You're not obviously going to put on one day that, say it's a Wednesday afternoon, you're not going to put a theme park on there because you're not very unlikely to take them to a theme park on a Wednesday afternoon after school. But for example, you could do again lots of different ones, just basically, and give them a choice there of 12 things that they can do. So you could have multiple things in the house, anything you want. There's quite a lot on there. There's football, there's gaming, there's trampoline, there's fun fair, there's bubbles, there's park, there's cinema, baking, swings, go for a drive, bowling, etc. So that's just a simple choice board, but still really effective in getting them to have an option. Obviously it gives you the power to choose what you want on the board before you give it to them, but then gives them the choice, so then hopefully when they're doing the activity it'd be more successful. Anyway, that is the last of the ones I've got to show you. They're really super handy. The Facebook group I will link in the bottom and in the description, and I'll put some links up in the top windows. The SEN Parenting Toolkit is a private group. I'll share a picture now on the screen, top right. If you follow the links in this description of the video, there'll be links to get into that group, and you can send a join group, basically a request to join the group. It's not only just a group to sell you stuff like this. This is just one of the things that Lindsay does as an additional thing on top of working and looking after her 3 children with additional needs. There's a lot of help on there. I think there's 575 people that are on the group, and all children with varying different needs, and it's a really helpful group, a place you can go and have a chat to other like-minded parents and get advice from other parents that have maybe been through the stage that you're going through, etc., or give you advice from schools, whatever it is, you know, just parents' advice. It's just a really good group to talk to other parents, basically. So if you enjoyed this little video, give it a like and a thumbs up, and check out the group I've put on the page in the description. It's a really good group. Obviously you can check it out. If it's not for you, that's fine, but they do, like I said, all of these ones that she sent us come in these really kind of cool, cute packs that keep it all together nice and tidy. She does do it in PDF versions, which she can email to you straight away rather than having to wait. So for some people that might be better, especially if they're not in the UK. I'm pretty sure that she can send an email to anywhere in the world, so whether or not she posts them, I'm not sure. You'd have to check on the site, but all the information will be down at the bottom. Hopefully you check it out and it might be useful to some of you. We'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.